Hey, I'm Madden King. Today we're reviewing three budgets. The first one's going to be the Bougie RV Traveler, the one who spends a little bit more money on site fees and gas. The second is going to be the Discount RV Hustler, the guy who likes to save a little bit more money than the first one. And then the last one's going to be a disabled couple who only spends $607 a month on their monthly expenses. Wow, yikes. And that last one is actually me. Yes, we spent $607 on our total monthly expenses, and I'm going to show you exactly what we do. And if you stay till the end, I'm going to show you how today I can save you $1,000 on your monthly expenses by changing just a few things. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so here's our monthly comparison between a traditional home, renting, or mortgage payment and a Bougie traveler, a traveler who spends more than the average, maybe doesn't care that much about the cost of site fees and things like that. So your traditional, I'm going to keep it the same for all three comparisons. Okay, so you're going to see that the national average rent or mortgage payment is just under $1,700, and your utilities, the national average is about $311 for electric, gas, water, and sewer. Then you're going to have renter's insurance and high-speed internet at $72. Okay, so totaling, the national average is just under $2,200 a month. Your full-time RV Bougie owner is going to pay an average. Now, these can vary. Of course, you can pay more in site fees at some places, but the national average is going to be $850. And some places you have to pay additional for electric, and that can add on $100 to $200 to that. So I have propane and park electric, $75, and your full-time liability on your RV is going to be $125, and then Starlink, $165, and average fuel for the person who travels more than the average is going to be $500. Totaling $1,750. Now, these are just housing costs. Okay, this doesn't include medical and food and things like that you would pay on both sides. Now we're going to move to the RV hustler, the guy who looks for the discounts. And on this one, like, you can find discounts by go to Thousand Trails memberships or Harvest Host. If you find one of those setups, and you can pay an upfront cost anywhere between $600 and $6,000. It's like paying down points on a mortgage to buy down your rate to get a slightly lower housing cost. But that will allow you to get a discount. Also, I recommend going to Recreation.gov if you're disabled, retired, or a military veteran, and you can get up to a 50%, sometimes more, discount on your site fees. At those places, you can stay for 2 weeks and then you have to move. So what we did is we had 3 sites that we would rotate to keep our costs down, and our site fees were below $450 doing that. We would stay at a site for 2 weeks, and then we'd move to the next one, and then we'd move to the third one, and then we'd move back to the beginning one, and we were paying $450 a month. We were considered the RV hustler, okay? Your maintenance cost, we pay around $50 a month in maintenance, but I hear people pay more, so I added $100 for maintenance. Your insurance, first we were around $125 a month. We ended up shopping around to get it a little bit lower than that, but I'll talk about that in a second. And then your internet connectivity, a lot of people go with Starlink and they swear on it. But literally, I called Starlink and talked to one of the representatives, and one of the representatives told me on the phone that not to use Starlink, that it wasn't worth the money. So following their advice, I found T-Mobile, and we pay $65 a month in internet. You go to T-Mobile, and they give you a free router, and once you plug it into your house, it's plug and play. And everywhere we've gone so far, we haven't had any issues with internet, and it's been a great setup for us. And by only traveling every 2 weeks, you keep your gas down. So our gas was about $250 when we were an RV hustler. Okay, so totaling, you're under $1,000 now compared to $2,106 on the traditional side. After doing the park rotations for about 6 months, we were ready to settle down and find a more permanent solution. So we had heard about Volunteer.gov in the past, so we tried to find a park host gig. We ended up finding one, and we were able to eliminate our site fees and our electric and water utility costs altogether. By volunteering as park host, they give you a free full hookup site. So this is the volunteer park host budget. Okay, so zero site fees, zero electric. We were able to find cheaper insurance. So our insurance is now down to $96. And once again, as I told you before, we use T-Mobile instead of Starlink, and that dropped it to $65. And we pay $80 for propane or some other things, maintenance that we may need to add on to it. So our total monthly housing costs are $241 compared to $2,106. So we're almost $2,000 below the traditional housing cost. And the total annual housing cost is $2,892. The average American spends more than that just on utilities and insurance in a single year at $4,032. That's the average. You're saving $22,380 annually compared to the average renter in this situation. For our total monthly expenses for everything that we spend, we don't pay any money on site fees. We applied to Your Texas benefits because me and my wife are both on disability, so we get over $400 a month in SNAP benefits or food benefits. So we don't pay money on food. Our mobile phones, we pay $40 each at Mint Mobile for unlimited service, and then we pay $65 a month for T-Mobile internet. So our total connectivity bill is $145 a month, and our auto insurance is $135 a month. Both our rig and our car are paid off, and our RV insurance is $97. We have some out-of-pocket medical expenses totaling $90. And we limit our driving to now just to the grocery store, maybe the doctor's office, and inside the park. And that's it. So our gas is about $80 a month. We may fill up once or twice a month. That's it. And paper household products for the house, $60, totaling $607. So after my accident and we were on a fixed income, we really didn't think that we were going to be able to survive under that number. And we figured it out, and we're at a really good place right now. And so booyah. So those are our numbers right now. And being at such a good place, I really wanted to share this. We understand this is not for everybody, and a lot of people have full-time jobs, and a lot of people want to travel. And so you can't take my entire system or strategies and put it into place, but maybe you can take a few things here and there and cut down your total monthly expenses if you need to. If you don't, more power to you. Be bougie at it. But for the hustler that needs this, okay, so here is what we do. We volunteer through Volunteer.gov. And if you're curious about how to get in there and you're having problems, shoot me a comment and I'll definitely respond with our tips. But we volunteer through Volunteer.gov, saving from the traditional average, we save $2,009 a month. We eliminate our rent, utilities, meaning electric, water, sewer, and trash. In exchange for labor, we work about 20 hours a week, and we split it between me and my wife. We do 10 hours each. And it's actually really, really easy and simple. So, if you think you're going to lose a lot of time and effort, think again. We have stationary living strategies, meaning we only go to the grocery store maybe once a week, and we travel inside the park, so we don't spend a lot of money on gas. So our costs cut down from $250 to $300 a month to just about $60 to $80 a month. We don't opt for Starlink internet because of what one of the reps there told me, and our alternative that we chose is extremely good for really, really cheap. The router's free. It's a monthly for unlimited internet. You know, if you start going into the Colorado mountains and traveling to remote areas, you might have more issues. So I could see maybe trying something like Starlink. So we got our, with taxes and everything, comes out to about $70. We are disabled. So if you're disabled or, you know, have a situation where you could use food assistance and you've paid into it and you're deserving of that, definitely take advantage of the assistance programs out there if you are the RV hustler type. We have a limited $400+ in groceries because we get assistance. So there goes almost $500 a month. And the national average for subscriptions is $219. Ours, we pay for YouTube Premium, Netflix, and I think one other service. So we're at about $80 a month for our subscriptions. So make sure you get a hold of that because that can be a huge, huge money saver. So saving money with site fees, whether you can get discounts through Recreation.gov, cut down the cost there, save money on internet, save money on food pantries, things like that, and definitely get your subscriptions in order. You can save a minimum of $1,000 a month right there. And an all-in total savings of $3,147. Unfortunately for us, we're disabled, so we do get the food assistance benefit discount. But volunteering and getting free site and utilities at Volunteer.gov will start you in the right direction. Okay, that's it for the budgets. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And if you're looking for more budget videos on how to save money, tips, hacks, and tips for the new beginner on how to handle your rig, check out these videos right here. And I'll see you on the road. Peace.